Okay, so we're here once again in Rebirth Champions X, and we have recently just gotten a new update to the game, which as always brings in a pretty cool feature as well as a new world and some other cool stuff as well. So obviously there is quite a lot to go over. As you can see now, the pet index has gone up to 140 pets, which is very nice. In terms of the shop, I don't believe anything's really changed too much, apart from this thing here that says special event boosts that we will get into in a little while. In terms of upgrades, I'm not too sure if there's anything new. There might be like one or two click multipliers, but there isn't a new rebirth button as of yet. However, as you can see, there is one new world called the Spooky World. So let's just go straight into it. So this world looks really cool, as you can see. Obviously, it's kind of like a graveyard sort of thing with lots of ghosts. Basically something that you'd probably expect to see more around Halloween time. However, we are getting it during April Fools instead, but overall it's a really cool looking map, and the one thing that I actually do really like about this map is that it's not just black with a lot of neon colours like the Nuclear World was, and more or less kind of like the Void World was as well. Obviously it's kind of hard to see through this sort of area, especially with the pets that look the exact same. However, with the new Spooky World, you can actually see your pets a lot better, and they do actually fit into the world a lot better as well. So let's just go straight into it and actually have a look at some of these pets. So I don't believe I actually have any normal versions of these pets because I did craft them all, so I do apologise for that. But we do actually have some of them here. So this is the legendary Out of the Egg in its golden version, and as you can see at level 1 this does 720 million clicks, which is very nice. And we do also have some of the golden mythic bone lords as well, as you can see here at 2.8 billion clicks, which is just insane. And already we're going way past the nuclear overlord from the Nuclear World, which is crazy. We also have a galaxy ghost dragon as well at 3.4 billion clicks right now at level 22. And of course, as you saw in the last video, we do actually have the Reaper Immortal, which is super overpowered. So let's go ahead and actually equip all of these little things just so we can show off what they look like and compare them all together. So right here, as you can see, this is the Ghost Dragon, and comparing this to actually previous legendaries, I feel like this one's a little bit bigger, so we will have to compare the size to that in a minute. We also have the Bone Overlord, which looks very nice, and there is obviously then the Galaxy Ghost Dragon, and then there is obviously the Reaper Immortal that you guys have seen before, and we are invisible right now. Looks like we've gone ahead and managed to do the exact same thing that we did in Sword Factory, but oh well, let's not stop the video there. Let's just keep going, maybe we can get it back in a little while, but yeah, we are for some reason invisible right now. But on top of that, as well as there being a new world, there is actually a new feature, and as you can see down here where it says Season 1, we have gotten a new tier pass. So as you can see here, these are the quests right now for you to get through to different tiers. So instead of this being like XP based, where you have to do a certain amount of challenges to get a certain amount of XP or orbs or whatever, instead this actually works straight through the quests, and each tier has its own little quests to do to basically unlock it. So as you can see right now, we have gotten all the way up to tier 11, and we only need to get 3 more tiers to get the final pet. Obviously there is also the premium tier as well. However, right now we don't exactly have enough to get this right now, so maybe we'll get that in the future, or maybe we'll wait until Season 2 or something. But as you can see, this actually brings in some new pets. As you can see here, this one down here, we also have a Spring Bunny up here, and moving down along here, there is obviously the Flower Spirit. As you can see, there's another one down here as well. And then there's obviously the 2 right at the end, as per usual, which is very nice. And on top of that, there's a lot of boosts as well. Now, unfortunately, for some reason, I don't know what was going through my mind, I deleted the Flower Spirit whilst I was kind of cleaning out my inventory, so we can't actually show that thing off. However, we do actually have the Spring Bunny down here, so we can go ahead and equip that. And I guess thanks to me being invisible, we don't actually have to worry about going in first person. But yeah, as you can see, it's just kind of a bunny with lots of flowers going around it, and it looks very cute, as you can see. In terms of clicks, obviously it's not that powerful because everyone can get this, but yeah, it definitely is really cool. And obviously comparing it to some of the other exclusives, they're all more or less the same in size. You can see the egg here looking as crazy as usual, but yeah, they're all pretty much similar in size. And obviously they don't appear on the new daily spin because they are still kind of taken up by the Shadow Dragon and the egg. So these things can only be got through the new season pass. And obviously for those who do get the tier 14 on the premium track, they're definitely doing very good. But yeah, basically the quests are basically more or less to just always hatch, like as you can see, hatch 100 eggs and rebirth 1,000 times, hatch 300 eggs and play for 30 minutes, hatch a certain amount of legendaries, rebirth some more, play for a certain amount of time. So they're more or less all the same thing. You just need to hatch a certain amount of times, you need to rebirth a certain amount of times, play for a certain amount of time, and then hatch some specific pets like mythicals and stuff like that. And as you can see, if we go down here right now, we need to just hatch 2 more mythicals to get down to tier 13. And that way then we'll obviously unlock the tier 12 track here. As you can see, the tier 12 reward. And then we can go ahead and actually get on to doing the tier 13 quests. And then we can finish off doing the tier 14 quests. So yeah, they're fairly easy to be honest. And I wouldn't exactly say they're too much of a problem. Obviously, if you do have luck potion and luck boost and the luck game passes as well, it's going to be fairly easy to get through and get a lot of mythicals. So yeah, not too bad whatsoever. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.